that if you go back, I did call for an across-the-board tax increase. What I said at that point was you wanted to have rent increases on wealthy New Yorkers as a last resort. Of course, the economy was much different then. We are looking at the problems that we're having right now. We're not looking at the depths of a financial crisis the likes of this city might not have seen since the mid-1970s. If you go back and look for months and months, I've been talking about increasing taxes on wealthy New Yorkers. I've talked about increasing taxes on those making $500,000 a year or more by about 0.6%, and those making $1 million a year or more by 1%. That would generate $1 billion extra for the city of New York. So I've been consistent in calling for that, as long as we see the financial. And I've also said that that should be sunset after a period of years. So I've been consistent in that. New York City is going through incredibly tough financial times. And during these times, wealthy New Yorkers need to stand up and bear a little bit more of the burden, because their shoulders are a little broader during these times.
Is that commercial an accurate portrayal of your position at that point?
That position at that point, I always said as a last resort. I did not say never. So I would say probably not a real accurate portrayal of my position. I've always been clear in that. And particularly, as I said, as we have gotten into tougher and tougher financial times, as we continue during this downturn, Mike Bloomberg still has continued to say, do not increase taxes on wealthy New Yorkers. As the state of New York looked to do that in their budget, I urge that instead of a sales tax that was approved and by the mayor this July 1st, that we should have had, instead of that wealthy New Yorkers should have stepped up. They should have done more. He continues to ignore his wealthy friends doing more during these times.